Have you ever wondered if the gentle bounce is enough to benefit your health? If it's actually going to make a difference how many times you show up to bounce on your rebounder, even if and even when you can't yet see the results, like physically changing in your body. But what if you could be feeling it? What if your body could be getting healthier even before the extra weight came off, or even before your muscles started building up? I think so many of us are quietly concerned that if the scale isn't moving fast enough, then maybe nothing is really changing. That if we aren't seeing dramatic results, then maybe we're not doing enough. But I want to encourage you, friend, because I recently learned from doing my blood work at a medical practitioner's office that there have been changes in my journey over these last 10 months, encouraging changes. And although all our bodies are different, and this is not medical advice, I just wanted to share with you about my own experience. So as you might know, I've been working since May 3rd, 2025 towards a goal of losing 100 pounds. This is a part of my story right now. And typically when somebody is carrying significant extra weight, I'm in the obese category, people often assume that there must be problems showing up in their blood pressure, their cholesterol, their blood sugar, thyroid health, etc. There's got to be all these other problems inside of their body because of all the extra weight. And I will tell you that carrying extra weight does come with an added burden. It's obviously heavy and there's challenges, yes. But what about the blood work? But what does my blood work reveal? What does it tell me about how I've been taking care of my body over these last 10 months? Because there is a story to tell there. So what really stood out to me wasn't just that my results were in good ranges. It was that what this suggested is that inside of my body, what has been happening over these last 10 months is healing. It suggested that the consistent care I've been giving to my body is actually working. And that makes me smile. I just have the biggest smile on my face right now because I am so delighted to know that even though the weight hasn't come off as quickly as I hoped, I did acknowledge at some point in this journey, and now this blood work is the result of that, is that my body needed some support. Before it was ready to release the weight, it needed to know that I was giving it the love, the nourishment, the support that it really needed. Because before this, I had been doing a lot of such calorie reduction that my body would almost shift it into deprivation mode, and my hormones were taking an impact. And so there had to be some nourishing, there had to be some support to get me to where I can be now in a much healthier state. And so all of this has shifted my mindset, my approach, how I want to listen to my body. And now I have the blood work to prove it. Because I realized something important in this journey. Health improvement doesn't always start with weight loss. In fact, for some of us, especially in the midlife range, when we have extra challenges, extra stressors, hormonal issues, and maybe years of punishing our body into submission and trying to get it to do what we want, that now it's in rebellion, sometimes health improvement begins by just finding stability. Sometimes your health, where you need to start, is about in supporting your nervous system and helping to release some of the buildup and the gunk and the shame and the judgment and the comparison that you have held on to for so long. Sometimes it's about building consistency and delight and happiness into your workout in a way that you've never had before. It's about learning how to nourish your body, support your body, and be kind to your body, all while you're listening to it, maybe for the first time ever. So it all starts in reducing even the stress loads and the anxiety and the pressure that you're carrying about your body, in your body, and towards your body. It's all the things. And when I looked at everything that I've been doing through that lens of how can I make this self-care instead of self-punishment, it's really started to shift a lot for me. And the gentle rebounding that I've been doing regularly, it isn't just about exercise, and it's no longer just about weight loss for me. It's about how I am taking care of my overall well-being, not just my physical body, but my emotional well-being as well. because all of this in these short sessions, I don't typically ever bounce past 10, maybe on occasion, 15 minutes. Usually I'm even doing shorter increments, and I break it up throughout the day because this is what is comfortable to me. This is what is manageable to me. This is what is fun and invigorating to my body. And it's giving me the benefits that I'm seeking. And I've also added in a vibration plate that I've been doing in the morning when I wake up and in the evening before I go to bed. And I love that. And that is calming and invigorating, and it helps in all the same ways that bouncing does. And it's really supporting my body's health as well. And then I love to take outdoor walks. And that is not about weight loss. That's just about spending time with my dog and getting fresh air and feeling good in relaxation mode. It's about shifting out of go, go, go mode and into more rest and ease and flow. I will say flow as a strong word that I really connect with. So the one thing that really stood out to me in the explanation of my labs is how much our bodies reflect not just what we eat or how much we weigh, but how much load we carry. Not just emotional stress, but biological stress. The kind that comes from being responsible, from thinking all the time, from taking on responsibilities, from building things, caring for others, pushing hard, being almost into chronic fatigue, the challenged, the stressors. And many of us can get really good at functioning at that stage for a long period of time and not giving ourselves the proper rest and rejuvenation that we need. And what I've learned is that one of the most powerful things that we can do, especially in this stage of life as we're aging, is not to push harder, but push in a way that is supportive. Push to support yourself is what I'm going to say. So in pushing yourself to lose weight, instead of pushing yourself to work out harder, instead of pushing yourself to grind, to carry all the pressure and the challenges, what if you push yourself to support you? And, pushing is the wrong word. What if you just advocate? What if you support? What if you affirm yourself and your body in the approach and giving it what it needs when it needs it? And if you need a nap, take a nap. If you need a quick bounce session, have a bounce session without judging yourself for how it's supposed to be. Move at your own pace. Feel comfortable in your body as you grow more comfortable on the rebounder and other things that you're doing. And keep leaning into what your body has to tell you. And respond to your body. Listen to it. Be gentle in your consistency. Show up regularly. Keep moving often. Give yourself those movement breaks throughout the day. Be really building supportive habits that take care of your body. Because after all, this is the only vessel we have to go throughout life. And nobody, friend, is going to care more about your body than you. Please do yourself the biggest favor you can do and take care of supporting your body. And maybe most importantly, be kind. So over these past 10 months, I have seen different results other than just losing weight. I have lost weight. I have also gained weight, and then I lost that weight. And I've seen some ups and downs, yes, but I'm also knowing that I'm nourishing my body. I've seen internal markers through my blood work moving and shifting in positive directions. I have seen support of my metabolism. I have seen that levels of my stress reducing, although there's still some chronic fatigue to still continue to heal from. And now I actually feel that I'm in a much better position to continue to focus on releasing the weight. And I feel like this year I'm going to make bigger progress in the weight category than I did in the last 10 months, because now it isn't just about starting from here on weight loss. It's about trusting my body, showing up with the consistency and care that I know that it needs, that it loves, that it's supported in. And now we can move forward. So it's not been instant. It's not been dramatic, but it has been steady. And if that is what you're seeking, like that's what my channel is all about. We are into gentle rebounding. We are about listening to your body, taking care of bringing you the benefits that can come from rebounding, which is more than just weight loss. It's balance, it's strength, it's mobility and function and how you can move and feel better in your body. It's emotional support, releasing the stress. Like there's so many amazing benefits that come from regular rebounding. A mood boost, energy support, circulation support, cleansing your lymphatic system, all these things that come from gentle rebounding, that come from consistency in how you show up and care for yourself. So if you're into that, you're in the right place. Be sure and follow along as I share my journey and I encourage you in yours, because your body is here to support you, and you, I hope, are going to support it, because every bounce matters. Every walk you choose to have matters. What you feed it, nourish it, and support it with matters. And all of this is real progress, even if you can't instantly see it on the outside, even if it doesn't show up on the scale. I hope that you will be finding other ways to document and monitor your health, and so that you can acknowledge these changes are happening inside of you, and you can feel encouraged. You can feel supported, that the benefits are really there, and you are taking good care of your overall well-being. Happy bouncing, friend.